when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Jesus answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you. And ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Look, Sandra, people need to go back and listen to what Benjamin Netanyahu said just last week with the UN General Assembly. He talked about it in biblical terms when he talked about Iran, and he talked about Moses, and he talked about appeasement, and that appeasement must end. He was talking about Iran. The United States has an opportunity to really leverage this and bring some type of peace to the region, and also work in concert with other allies in the region, with the Saudis as well. But this is on Israel, and that's the reason why I'm saying we shouldn't let them fight alone, because the question is, when does it end? And that's the reason I keep going back to what Netanyahu said. He has said it repeatedly. He looks at this in biblical fashion, that this is a fight to the end, and this is a fight between good and evil, and this is a fight to the finish. And we should acknowledge that. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we talk in diplo speak, and we think, okay, well, this is going to be okay. We need to have a ceasefire. No, that's not going to happen. This is actually going to be a fight to the finish between good and evil.
President Donald Trump today, again, referring to the conflict as a possible World War III.
A short time ago, Iran launched 181 ballistic missiles at Israel, and I've been talking about World War III for a long time, and I don't want to make predictions because the predictions always come true. We're not going to make, but they are very close to global catastrophe.
Oh, God. Okay, guys, we got to get off the roof. These are coming down right next to us here.
And as Brett talked about, the real concern here for Israel is that Iran is getting closer and closer to their development of a nuclear weapon. International watchdogs have indicated that Iranian nuclear facilities are enriching uranium closer to weapons-grade material, and this gives them a much shorter breakout time to produce a nuclear bomb.
I have one word: don't. What is your message to Hezbollah and its backer, Iran? Don't.
And what's the message to Iran?
Don't.
But if I were the president, I would inform the threatening country, in this case Iran, that if you do anything to harm this person, we are going to blow your largest cities and the country itself to smithereens. We're going to blow it to smithereens. You can't do that.
For Iran, Israel is first, America's next. America's next. So when Israel fights Hamas, we're fighting Iran. When we fight Hezbollah, we're fighting Iran. When we fight the Houthis, we're fighting Iran. And when we fight Iran, we're fighting the most radical and murderous enemy of the United States of America. And one more thing. When Israel acts to prevent Iran from developing nuclear weapons that could destroy Israel and threaten every American city, every city that you come from, we're not only protecting ourselves, we're protecting you. My friends, if you remember one thing from the speech, remember this: Our enemies are your enemies. Our fight is your fight. And our victory will be your victory.
All these are the beginning of sorrows.